Hope so all of you will be fine. So I'm Qurat-ul-ain, English teacher of class 4 at IBA IPSS Ghodki. Our today's topic is about adverb, as you can see at the screen of your mobiles or your laptops or computers. So today we are going to discuss about adverbs. As you know, adverb is a part of speech. What is adverb? It's a part of speech. What it is it? So here's a picture you can see. Adverb. There are some words written over there. When, to what extent, where, in what manner, or how. Means adverb is used to answer these questions. When यानी कब कोई भी चीज़ कब हुई. To what extent, किस हद तक. Where, कहाँ पर. In what movement, in what manner, in what manner, किस अंदाज में. And how, कैसे. So adverb help us to answer the following questions. Here's a definition. An adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Means it describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It tells us how, when, where, how much, and with what frequency something has done. ये हमें बताता है कि कोई भी चीज़ कब, कहाँ, किस तरह, किस तरीके से और किस अंदाज में हुई. Here are some examples. How we can show that something has happened quietly or peacefully. Means ये हमें बताता है कि कोई चीज़ सुकून से हुई या वहाँ पे मतलब मसाइल हुए होने में या आराम से हो गई. Where, कहाँ पर. Above, abroad, far, near. When, कब, किस वक्त. Now, yesterday, tomorrow, today. All these. How much, कितना. Quite, fairly, अच्छे से हो गया, मुश्किल से हुआ. Too much, बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया. How often. How often means वो काम किस तरीके से होता है. Always, हमेशा होता है. Sometimes, कभी कभी. Often, अक्सर. So adverbs gives the answers of following questions. How, where, when, and how much and how often. So I have written a few definitions of adverb here for you. Adverb is a verb that modifies or qualifies an adjective, verb, or another adverb. Means it helps us to modify or qualifies an adjective, a verb, or another adverb. It add to their meaning or add to their definition. Or it is a part of speech that provides greater description of a verb, adjective, and other adverb or a sentence. Means as a part of speech, it helps us to provide greater description. Means it helps us to describe a thing more specifically in a sentence or verb or adjective. Here are a few examples. He runs quickly. He runs quickly. We know he runs. He can run. But how he run? He runs quickly. वो तेजी से भागता है. They speak very loudly. How they speak? They speak very loudly. Here's the quickly. Here the adverb describes the verb, but here we use two adverbs. Very and loudly, both are adverbs, and very is describing the adverb loudly. वो बोलते हैं बहुत बुलंद आवाज़ में. Very loudly means बहुत बुलंद आवाज़ में. She neatly complete the assignment. Here our adverb is describing the subject or the pronoun. Neatly. उसने अपना assignment मुकम्मल की. Neatly यानी बहुत सफाई से. The woman is quite pretty. Pretty is an adjective. So here our adverb quite is describing the adjective pretty. He smiled warmly. He smiled warmly. Smile is the verb. So here the adverb warmly is describing the verb smiled. I will happily assist you. I will happily assist you. Here happily is describing the assistance. Means I will happily assist you. मैं खुशी से आपकी मदद करूँगा. Assist is the verb and happily is the adverb. Here the next thing is how we can form adverbs. How we can form adverbs. The simple way to form adverbs is to modify the adjectives by adding a simple suffix ly. Suffix ly to the adjectives, we can make a new adverb. Many of the adverbs are created from adjectives by adding the suffix ly. So it's simple for you to add a ly to the adjective and we have an other adverb. Here are the examples. Bad plus ly, badly, slowly, careful to carefully, careless to carelessly, happy to happily, busy to busily, and noisy to noisily. So this is the simplest way to create new adverbs from adjectives. The next one is adverbs from verbs. How we can form adverbs from our verbs. To form adverbs from verbs, we have to change the verb into adjective and then we add a suffix to them to change them into adverbs. A few examples you can see here. We have 4 parts of speech here: nouns, then from nouns to verbs, then adjectives and the adverbs. Action. The verb of action is act, then active and actively. Beauty, beautify, beautiful and beautifully. Beneficiary, benefit, beneficial and beneficially. Creation, create, creative, creativity. Decision, decide, deceive, deceivably. Difference, differentiate, different, differently. Distraction, distract, distracted, distractedly. Justification, justify, justifiable, justifiably. Protection, protect, protective, protectively. Reliability, relay, reliable, reliably. Sadness, sadden, sad, sadly. Significance, signify, significant, significantly. Strength, strengthen, strong, strongly. Success, succeed, successful and successfully. So in this way you can form your verbs from the nouns, then the adjectives, and then adverbs from the adjectives, just like adding the suffix ly as we have learned earlier. The last one is about how we can form adverbs from the nouns. There are few adverbs which can be formed from nouns, but they have certain rules. Yes, by using certain suffixes, nouns can be changed into adverbs. You have to use suffixes, and the noun is called root noun. To which noun you add the suffixes, the noun will call the root noun. Most of the adverbs of this type end with wise or ways. Means the adverbs you form from the noun will end in wise or ways. Not always, but mostly, like clockwise, anti-clockwise, sideways. These are a few examples. You can make your own adverbs from nouns, verbs and adjectives. So try to make new adverbs and use them in your sentences.